This video is brought to you by Good Times. Enjoy them while you can. We're all dying. Hello, it's me, Mr. Easter Egg Videos. That's my official name and the name of this channel. And this week on Mr. Many Easter Eggs, we're going to talk about all the movie eggs and references you could possibly imagine from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. We're talking links to the first film, links to other films, returning characters, what movies actually count as canon, and how close we are, and by we, I mean people smarter than me, to making real-life dinosaurs. That one's not an Easter egg, that's just something I wanted to talk about, alright? These are the specific topics we're going to be touching upon, the time codes of which are in the description if you want to jump around. Alright everyone, let's just have fun with this one, let's do it! Okay, let's get into the first Jurassic movie. The good one. I mean, they're all good in their own ways, but realistically, that is not true. The original T-Rex returns, and we get nods to her first appearance, such as this eye moment, a triumphant roar after defeating another dinosaur, plus her stepping in at the last second to save the day. It's also bearing scars from its fight with the Indominus Rex, and even some older scars from when it fought a bunch of raptors in 1993. Its age is also mentioned, and it was also questioned whether or not it could have survived in the wild this entire time. Turns out with a healthy diet, plenty of exercise, and I guess technically that it's not a pure dinosaur, at the very least, it's a bit over 25 years old. It's also been estimated that a real T-Rex achieved full size at the age of 20 and lived for roughly a maximum of 30 years. I'd imagine though that in the 90s, this T-Rex was tampered with in order to make it real big, real quick. Because who wants to see a teeny tiny Tyrannosaurus Rex? Certainly not me. Get out of here with that shit. We can see goats being used to lure dinosaurs in. That's mean. A baryonyx makes its first proper live-action appearance in one of these films. However, the reflection of one was seen in Jurassic World, and it's listed as a species present on the map of the first Jurassic Park. The stun sticks used to poke a dinosaur until they become really upset and attack someone were first present in the opening scene of Jurassic Park, where they were used to poke a dinosaur till it was really upset and then it attacked someone. Speaking of, this scene was mirrored in Jurassic World Fallen Dinosaurs. We've made too many dinosaurs, look out everyone! The Raptor kitchen scene is also mirrored a couple of times. The Indoraptor tapping its claws on the ground was shown, plus we see its shadow as it approaches, and we're also getting it slamming into the door of a dumbwaiter. We haven't seen an, in quotations, real Dilophosaur since Jurassic Park, but there was a model of one seen in Farmer Hoggett's home. We have people staring in awe at a Brachiosaurus as it lumbers past, and in a moment when all the dinosaurs are on fire, we again see a Brachiosaurus rearing up, but this time it's sad and on fire. Could it be the same one? I mean, who could possibly say? Least of all, this stock photo of a standard run-of-the-mill man. Not the man in the photo, I'm talking the photo itself. It could not explain that to you. John Hammond, although dead in this movie universe and dead in real life, despite this, his presence looms large over the film. We see a portrait of him, his partner Zephyrin Cochrane has a walking stick similar to his own, and we also see models of amber housing mosquitoes, which was the original source of cloning dinosaurs, but maybe cloning a dinosaur that way isn't actually possible. We'll talk about it later. You got a lot to answer for, Mr. DNA. Dennis Nedry was wearing a yellow raincoat when he died, just like this guy. There's another dinosaur stampede with people hiding behind a fallen tree, plus we get a model of the original Jurassic Park. Also, this line,
"Welcome to Jurassic World,"
is said in homage to this line,
"Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Except it's sad and ominous because 15 to 20 dinosaurs escaped. We get a couple of returning Jurassic Park characters. Ian Malcolm as the guy who bookends the film, reiterating the dinosaurs are bad, and you really blew it, government and big corporations. And also we get Henry Wu, the man whose job it is to move dinosaur samples to their backup locations when a whole lot of dinosaurs escape and begin eating people. Remember Jurassic World? I know I do. We watched it recently and did a movie commentary for it, which you can find on Patreon and Bandcamp. But enough promotion of a great thing that you can find linked below. Let's talk about links to the movie. We see the bones of an Indominus Rex, dead at the bottom of a big fish tank. How did the Monosaurus survive? Who's to say? Certainly not me or this photo. We also get the Monosaurus taking a great big leap out of the water to eat something, like we've previously seen. The other returning dinosaur is blue. I know that's not an Easter egg that dinosaur shows up, but at the same time, if I don't mention it, I'll get like 1,000 comments that I didn't mention it. So there, I mentioned it. Okay, good. The few locations that we return to in this new movie are the gates, the big fish tank, as mentioned, as well as the main strip with a disheveled Margaritaville sign, the franchise of which is owned by Jimmy Buffett. Also, the idea to create an Indoraptor, a smaller version of the Indominus Rex, was hinted at in the last movie by a very tan Vinny D.
Imagine that one, fraction of the size, deadly, intelligent,
There's also links to the other 2 Jurassic films, which are now officially canon, as I will explain. The references though, they're mostly just to the second one. I mean, I don't think anyone on Earth was impacted by the events of Jurassic Park 3. I mean, that's if you discount the families of people who were eaten. We again get dinosaur medical attention, like there was with the baby T-Rex. Compies make a return that were first introduced in that film. Dinosaurs are again moved off the island to benefit evil corporations. They even use similar methods of transportation and also keep the T-Rex tranked. The exact style of cages also seem to be used for all of this. Apparently also there are 7 T-Rexes on Isla Sorna, and the one that was killed by the Spinosaurus is different from the 3 we see in The Lost World. But in terms of canon, and why these movies still count, it was never actually said that they didn't in relation to Jurassic World in 2015. It was just a little bit of, hey, we're not referencing them specifically, but nothing was also said to contradict those events. But in this latest movie, Captain Dudley Smith mentions Isla Sorna, also called Site B, which acted as a secret dinosaur breeding ground. I mean, they probably could have just stolen all the dinosaurs from there. Why do you need to go back to the one with the really active volcano? Plus, it also means that Blue is not really the last Velociraptor. There's a whole mess of them. But of course, all of that would mean re-explaining the existence of another island of dinosaurs, different from the island of dinosaurs we already had. There's also this tweet from the Extinction Now Twitter handle, asking people not to let the 1997 San Diego incident happen again, with a comment from Jurassic World director and Fallen Kingdom co-writer Colin Trevorrow mentioning that they were always canon. So there you go. Okay, other references. Let's talk about other references. Bryce Dallas Howard's character is seen talking on the phone with Congresswoman Delgado, which is probably a reference to comic book artist Ricardo Delgado. He created the Age of Reptiles Dark Horse comic run and also worked as a Jurassic Park 3 concept artist and storyboarder. There's a news clip at the beginning of the film that has the scrolling text, "President questions the existence of dinosaurs." No doubt a nod to President Donald Trump, because some people think that he's stupid. But I just want you to know that I'm not saying he's stupid. The movie is saying he's stupid. Also, the line, "such a nasty woman," is said by Buffalo Bill, which Donald Trump once said of Hillary Clinton.
Is to replenish the Social Security Trust Fund.
Arnim Zola enters the code 7337 in an elevator when trying to escape all the dinosaurs. That number is a nod to Sergio G. Sanchez, who directed a short film of the same name. He's significant because J.A. Bayona, who directed Fallen Kingdom, got his start in the industry after meeting with Sanchez. And the image of an Indoraptor sneaking up on the clone girl, spoiler alert, is taken directly from Dracula 1979. Okay, making a dinosaur. Now ideally, we could just have a male and female dinosaur and then they would just make a dinosaur for us. But that doesn't seem viable at this point in time, unfortunately. The idea though put forth in the original movie, that dinosaur DNA could be extracted from a mosquito who bit a dinosaur and then was trapped in amber, that is no longer considered viable. Even if the blood sample didn't deteriorate over the tens of millions of years, the blood of the insect would most likely contaminate the dinosaur DNA. As recently as 2016, the tail of a 99 million year old dinosaur was actually found trapped in amber, which is a huge find. But even with a sample like that, no DNA could be extracted, rendering the amber worthless, aside from the very rare and impossible to find dinosaur tail inside of it. So the method at the moment thought most viable to recreate a living, breathing dinosaur is to take a chicken, a dinosaur descendant, and work backwards. Researchers have managed to shut off the bone mutation gene called IHH in a chicken embryo, which means essentially the chicken would develop long tubular fibulae, or like legs, like a dinosaur. They also managed to give it a dinosaur beak. Basically, by inhibiting early maturation, you get something akin to a dinosaur. So I know what you're thinking. Where is this crime of nature? This monstrosity? This chickenosaurus with the legs and mouth of a dinosaur? Well, it didn't survive to the hatching stage. It's also not clear whether enough of these dinosaur genes still exist in the modern day chicken in order for them to be activated to recreate a dinosaur. And that is where we're at. If you were looking for a more exciting answer, just know that there isn't one as of yet. But also, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I said IHH before, but I didn't know what that was. And it's very possible that none of this is accurate. Alright, Do you have any favorite Easter eggs from Jurassic World Park Kingdom of the Dinosaurs? Look out, Jeff Goldblum, you're next! Or maybe not a favorite, maybe something that I've missed. If you do, please feel free to leave a comment below, or a like, or a subscribe, or a bell icon for subscription notifications. Because there are videos here every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, including an Incredibles 2 Easter egg video from last week, and a Caravan of Garbage, where we revisit the Jurassic Park Super Nintendo game from 1993 in the hope of shooting a T-Rex in the head with a rocket launcher.
Oh.
Now, everybody watching this,
Yes.
you're not having a stroke. This is what this looks like. Is that a dinosaur?
Yes, it's a raptor. It's going to kill you unless you kill it first.
I'm a killer! I'm Sam Neill, dinosaur killer.
Killer.
Also, this Monday on my podcast, The Weekly Planet, where we talk movies and comics and TV shows, we are going right into Fallen Kingdom. What works about that film and what doesn't, as well as the future of the series. All that, though, can be found linked below and also collated at planetbroadcasting.com. But thanks for watching this. I appreciate it. Take care. Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. This is the Jurassic Park theme song with lyrics.